Welcome to a fantastic episode where we have our buddy Jeff Hunt, who is back from having Iron Man surgery. The Tony Stark, we like to call it. You should see it. Art's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Comics. And it's Tuesday night.
So, this is a big week in comics. It's like having to pay an extra 39 cents. And it starts with Fear Itself number 6. Penultimate issue of Marvel's big summer event. Feels like summer's pretty much over, but anyhow. It's got good art and it's got ramifications that are going to play a major role later on in most Marvel comics. Also, let's go to Batwoman. Gotham's favorite lesbian. And speaking of lesbians, we also have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know, but I heard there was some stuff going on in there. Anyway, this is season 9, and it follows season 8, which was in comic book form. And if you didn't read it and you're a Joss Whedon file, you should probably. It's all canon. Jeff, do you have something?
Daredevil number 3. It finishes a small story arc that started with number 1. It's not as quickly paced as the first two, but it's still excellent writing. And they had to clear up some of the storyline. There's still some questions to be answered, but it's really good, and it was really excellent. Then we have Green Lantern.
Oh, you read that?
I read Green Lantern already, and just like Justice League, number 1 by Jeff Johns. This is Doug Mahnke doing the art. He didn't do it obviously for Justice League, but it's excellent art. Here, I'll show you a little bit. It's really good.
But Sinestro's Green Lantern.
Sinestro's Green Lantern.
What's that all about?
Well, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's just like Justice League number 1. It's a very quick read. It really moves quickly. It's just like a good movie. 2 hours have passed by, and it feels like a half hour.
Wait,
it's
2
really
hours? It took you that long to read that comic?
No, but...
My goodness. Also, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, continuing the Spider Isle. We're getting, I think, 1 issue closer to J. Jonah getting spider powers, which should be funny. And there is an assortment of Spider Island crossovers that have come out within recent weeks, and most recently, Spider-Girl number 2. And also, we have Ultimate Spider-Man, or Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. It's in a poly bag, so I can't really tell you what happens in it, but I can tell you it's probably going to sell.
2 more over here for me. Grifter. I wasn't planning on getting this, but I read the first 3 pages and I'm hooked. It's 3 pages and I'm hooked. It's going to be awesome. So I picked it up and it's on my list. So I just want to let you guys know Optic Nerd 12 is out, and I've read the first storyline, which is called Porter Sculpture. And it's typical Adrian Tomine, but I mean it's great, and it's very funny in a dry sense of humor way. It's great. It's for all his fans, it's fantastic. I mean, it's excellent. And I'm not a big Adrian Tomine guy. I don't read a lot of it, but this was I just picked it up and it was fun. It was really good. So. Anything else over here, or do we go to the trades?
Well, I mean, I didn't read a whole lot of anything yet. Red Lanterns came out, and Image's Effort Pigs. I wish Mike was here. He might be able to tell you more about that.
I do nothing of it.
And there's a whole host of DC 52s you should come down and get. Maybe we should go to the trades.
Yeah, let's go over the trades.
So, some trades I'd like to introduce you to. We have John Arcudi and Doug Mahnke's Major Bummer, all collected in one book. It used to be a DC series that a lot of people probably haven't read and probably should. It's all been put out by Dark Horse. That one's good. You have one?
I want to talk about Blue Estate Volume 1.
I'd say awesome.
It's fantastic. It's by Victor Kalbachev, friend of the store. He does the cover art.
Does he know that?
I think he does. Okay. He does the cover art, and he's the scripter of the whole story. So it's been on comic for a while, obviously, but this is 1 of 2 volumes. It's a 12-part miniseries. you've got to pick this up. It's really, really good stuff. So if you haven't read the comics, jump on now and then pick up the rest of the comics.
Another Image book that is pretty darn good is Moriarty. It tells the story of Sherlock Holmes's nemesis after Sherlock Holmes is killed. And Moriarty is now taking place, there is a detective. Also, another Image book that came out, really wonderful artwork, a book called Carbon Gray. It is a futuristic story about, I think it's 3 sisters, and they've got big breasts, and they kill people. And it's really bloody and violent, but very good. And another book I haven't read, because it just came out, is Sinja. But the illustrations, I'm going to actually open that one up and show you that. So, right in the middle there. And yeah, so Sinja. It's GD good. At least that's what I think it's going to be. We ordered a bunch. Anyway, thank you very much. And remember, every Wednesday is New Comic Day.